Hey Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashmi Shai B'Hashem Rakakudash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Now, this video is going to be about keeping the Sabbath, man. Alright, because it's a holy thing unto Israel, to keep the Sabbath, because that's one of the the main 10 commandments that the Lord gave for us to follow, man. Alright? And so if you claim to be an Israelite, man, then that is for you to keep, man, to keep the Sabbath day holy, because the Lord gave his laws and his statutes and commandments unto Israel. So to prove that real quick, Psalms 147 and 19, it says, he showeth his word unto Jacob. So right, man, so he shows his word unto Jacob. Unto Esau? Unto Amalek? Unto Ammon? Unto Moab? Unto Ishmael? No, man, it says he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. So there you go, man. So if you claim to be an Israelite, man, then it's important to keep the Sabbath, and it's important to know when the Sabbath is, man, and how to identify when there's going to be a Sabbath. All right, and the scriptures tell you plainly. This is Isaiah 66 and 23. It says, and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith Yahweh. So there you go, man. So it's from one new moon unto the other. Alright, so the new moon is when the Sabbath is. So if there's a new moon on the there was last night, all right, then at sundown, all right, you wouldn't cook anything, and you don't spend no money, and you don't do any matters of work. All right, that's how you keep the Sabbath. All right, which I know that we live in hell nowadays, man, and we live in a wicked society. So some brothers may have to work on the Sabbath, man, but the Lord knows our hearts, man. All right, just do your best to keep it, man. Even being at work. All right, man. The Lord knows our hearts. All right, but we're still in slavery. All right. So I'll give you some background music that you can hear, man. Other watching a movie in the house and such. This is Ezekiel 20, and I'll start at verse 8. It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord Yahweh made heaven and earth, and the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Whereto, it says, wherefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. So there you go, man. So when the kingdom comes, when all things are set into righteousness, that's going to be the only day that's that Esau and the rest of the heathens get a break. All right, because we're going to keep the Sabbath holy, man. All right, there's not going to be any work done. You know, there ain't gonna be any stores open, man. All right, it's gonna be a Sabbath day. It's gonna be a day of rest. All right, and boy, oh boy, man, hey, bro, we're gonna stare at you Edomites on that day. Whew. And just wait for the sun to set the next day, man. So we can fucking get on you, man. Just how you oppressed us consistently, man. Hey, bro, we're gonna do the same to you. All right. It's Exodus 31 and 13. I'll start at 12. It says, "And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am Yahweh that doth sanctify you." Look, see, man. And so this is keeping the Sabbath was part of our heritage, man. That was who we were as a people. You know, we would take a seventh day off on the new moon. You know, it says ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. So 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to Yahweh. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. It says, "Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations, for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Lord Yahweh made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed." So this is like our day of being refreshed, man. All right, man. We take the Sabbath, man. You know, we pray. You know, read. You know, and just take a break from everything, man. All right, and people want to, you know, take it as like, oh my God, it's a fucking Sabbath, man. I can't do nothing. What the hell, man? God, what the fuck? You know, but those people, hey, man, that's not the right mind to have, man. Because this day is you know, it's a, you know, it's a sign between you and your power, man. All right. You know, just how the Lord, you know, created the heavens and the earth and the sea in 6 days, and then took 1 day to rest. Hey, bro, we're gonna be the same way, man. I did not Yahweh Shai say that him and his father are of one mind? You know, they are one, meaning they are of one mind. So hey, bro, so we gotta be the same way. So we gotta be on the same wavelength, the same mindset. All right, you take a day to rest, man, and ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You can take a break from doing your pleasures, man, to please the Heavenly Father, because there is a much greater reward in doing so. All right, but you got these other camps out here that say that it's okay to do your pleasure on the Sabbath day, man. You know, that's okay to have sex on the Sabbath. You know, to do certain things on the Sabbath, man. All right, the only time that is, you know, okay to do something on the Sabbath is when, you know, someone is in dire need of help. You know, just like Yahweh Shai said it, man. What do you say? It was like a camel stuck in a well on the. It's been a minute since I've gone over that. Yeah, this could be it right here. This is Luke 14. I'll start at verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass, as he went into the house of one of the chief Pharisees to eat bread on the Sabbath day, that they watched him. And behold, there was a certain man before him which had the dropsy. And Yahushua answering spake unto the lawyers and the Pharisees, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath day? And they held their peace. And he took him and healed him and let him go. And answered them, saying, Which of you shall have an ass or an ox falleth into a pit, and will not straightway pull him out on the Sabbath day? And they could not answer him again on these things. And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out of the chief rooms, saying unto them, Alright, man, that's basically the point, man. But it's the question that he had asked them. It says, which of you shall have an ass or an ox fall into a pit, and will not straightway pull him out on the Sabbath day? Alright, man, so are you not gonna help the ass or the ox? You know? When something is in dire need, man, on the Sabbath, then it's permitted, man, to help. Alright. Let's get, since I had quoted the one about, doing your pleasure, this is Isaiah 58 and 13. It says, If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, look, see, from doing your pleasure, doing the things that you like to do, going to the gym, playing video games, just the things that you take pleasure in, man, being with your woman and, getting entangled, It says, from doing that pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of Yahweh, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. Then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahweh, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of Yahweh hath spoken it. Look, see, so look, man, it says turn your foot, it says to turn your foot, man, and to keep from doing thy pleasure on the holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, man. So just how I said earlier, man, there's some men that see it as like a burden, like, oh, I can't fucking do nothing, man. What the fuck, man? This is messed up. Come on, bro. It's not the right mindset to have. This thing is holy unto you, man. And Lord created it for it to be a benefit unto you, man. Take a break from your pleasures, man. Have balance. Alright, don't be 100% all the time fulfilling thy pleasures, man. Alright, because part of being and this truth is part of having discipline and not feeding into the lust of your flesh. Alright? But to do the things which is spirit like, man. Alright? So you have to embrace the Sabbath day, man. Just embrace it, man. Pray, read, do your videos, teach, man. It ain't bad, man. You got 6 days to do whatever you want, man. That's not a sin, of course. And then one day, man. One day dedicated to the Lord, man. So if you're all complaining and shit, hey, bro, you gotta fix your mindset, man. But with that being said, I hope that this was edifying. So until the next one, man, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Shad Ba'ashim Kakudash, and shalom unto you, brothers, man. Keep pushing and stay strong, and shalom.